in a ramshackle hut tucked deep in the marshlands, where even the birds seemed too wary to sing, old T lived with his younger brother, a pitiful soul known only as. They said BR was cursed from birth. His body grew like a weed, tall and knotted, but his limbs were useless, twisted like old tree roots. His arms dangled like ropes, his legs curled under him like broken sticks. He couldn't speak, couldn't walk, just lay there, motionless, but watching, and oh, how he watched. His eyes were the worst. The whites stretched wide and sickly, swallowing the tiny pupils that darted around like bugs on water. And that mouth twisted slack, always hanging open, drooling as he grinned. Grinned too long, too wide. It wasn't joy, it was hunger. Children in the village feared him more than ghost stories. They'd sneak past the house just to dare a glance, then run, crying after locking eyes with him. He licked his lips at me. One child sobbed. He said I looked like a chicken, ... Another whispered. Old T always brushed it off, saying kids like to make things up. But even he could unforget that look, that terrible glint in his brother's eyes. Sometimes BR would lie there in bed and giggle to himself. Not laugh. Giggle. A strange wet sound, almost like choking. His tongue, long and red like something inhuman, would slither out of his crooked mouth, twitching like it had a mind of its own. One day T came home late from the fields. As he stepped inside, he heard it. A slick slurping sound, like someone gnawing on raw flesh. He crept towards the bed, and there was, sitting up, bent over a bowl of rice. But on top of the rice, raw fish, still bleeding, still twitching, was eating it. No hesitation, no flinch, tearing into it with his teeth, eyes glowing a deep animal red. When he saw T, he didn't stop, just stared at him, blood and drool spilling down his chin. T wanted to speak, wanted to ask who had taken the chickens again, but only smiled. The kind of smile you'd expect from something that doesn't need to answer. That night, T lay awake, sweat clinging to his skin despite the cold air. His thoughts circled like hungry crows. Could it be him, my own blood? Dragging the chickens into the dark, one by one, feeding on them? No, that's madness. But deep down, in the hollow space behind his ribs, he already knew. That thing in the bed might have his brother's face. But it wasn't human anymore, and maybe it never was.